This is a video about the 3 reasons you need to put your real estate investment property into an LLC. So there's 3 reasons your investment property should be in an LLC. The first reason, as in the name limited liability company, is that you want to protect your personal assets. And once you have it in the LLC, tenants, anyone that's going to make a claim against your LLC would not be able to go after your personal assets. If you have in your personal name and somehow a tenant gets injured, there's a building fire, come up with 100 circumstances. They can then, the tenant or whoever is harmed can go after all your personal assets and essentially, ruin your financial circumstance, right? So if you have enough money to buy an investment property, then the slight amount of cost that it's going to take to put an LLC is way worth it to protect your financial future. Next reason you should have your investment property put into an LLC is privacy. You probably already know, if you purchase real estate, any person can go on the county website, put in lot and block, put in your name, put in the address, and they can pull up the deed and additional documentation. That information has the address, your personal address, on the deed if you have your name as the owner. Maybe you get away with that with one tenant. That's not a big deal that they can look up your name and address. But if you're growing the portfolio, you're talking about 2 tenants, 3 tenants, 10 tenants, 20 tenants can go look up your personal information. And that's not a good situation where all these people would know where you live and your name. In case there's a dispute, they would know how to contact you and find you. So again, privacy, super important here. Last reason that you want your property in an LLC is flexibility. So if I've convinced you need personal liability protection through the LLC, you have a couple options. You could do an LLC, or you could put it in a corporation. The LLC gives you more flexibility. Corporation, you have to deal with shares, board of directors. There's a lot of corporate formalities that don't make sense for a real estate investor that is not trying to sell shares, have an IPO, or anything like that. Limited liability company gives you more flexibility, less government oversight. You can set whatever rules and regulations you want in an operating agreement for how you want to run your LLC. It's also better than to have an LLC. In particular, if you're seeking future financing, a lender is going to take you more seriously if you have your property with a legitimate operating agreement in a limited liability company versus if it's in your personal name. And if you have an LLC, you still would have, it's not quite like a corporation, but you still would have the right to sell interests in the LLC, bring on partners into the LLC, and whatever business strategies you'd like to use, you could to modify shares, bring on members of the LLC to manage the properties, or work with you on scaling the portfolio. You can do that in an LLC, and it's not really effective to do that in your personal name. Okay guys, so that's 3 reasons to put your real estate investment property into an LLC. Limited liability, personal protection, your privacy, and flexibility moving forward for your business and limited liability company. If you like this video, give it a share and a like. Thank you.